guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Gabby and I post cooking videos and vlogs. So if you're interested, just go ahead and click on that subscribe button. So today I'm going to be sharing with all of you guys how to make a super easy and delicious Cajun pasta recipe. So I actually found this recipe online, but I kind of changed a lot of the ingredients and basically created my own. It's honestly the best pasta I've ever tried in my whole entire life. And I'm not really a big pasta person, but this one is so freaking bomb. It's so creamy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so if you're interested on learning how to make this Cajun pasta recipe, just keep on watching. Okay, first things first, for this recipe you will be needing chicken. It does not matter what kind of chicken you use. You can use chicken breast, you can use the chicken that I am using. I am using chicken breast tenderloins. I like using this one because it's easier to cut up. You can use chicken legs. It does not matter, whatever chicken you prefer. So yes, you will need some chicken, some smoked sausage, and shrimp. This is the medium-sized shrimp. You will also be needing pasta, of course. I like using the penne noodles, but you can use the fettuccine noodles, whichever ones you prefer. You will be needing Parmesan cheese, heavy whipping cream, paprika, cayenne pepper, Cajun seasoning, creole seasoning, garlic salt, and a black pepper. You will also be needing mushrooms, but the mushrooms are optional. If you don't like mushrooms, don't add it. You will also be needing 2 tomatoes, half of an onion, garlic cloves, butter, and last but not least, green onions. Okay, so these are the ingredients. Now let's get started. Okay, so the very first thing that we're gonna do is start cooking our pasta. We're gonna bring our water up to a boil, put a little bit of oil in here. The reason why you want to put oil is so that your pasta does not stick together. And you're gonna add a little bit of salt for flavor. And make sure your water is boiling before you throw the pasta in here, okay? If you put the pasta in there before the water comes to a boil, your pasta will get very mushy and we don't want that. Okay, and cook your pasta according to the instructions on the box. And while that cooks, we're gonna get started on the rest of the stuff. Okay, so I just washed my chicken. I am using 6 of the tenderloins. If you are using chicken breasts, I know they're a lot bigger, so I would recommend using about 2 chicken breasts. So yeah, now that my chicken is washed, I'm gonna cut it up into bite-sized pieces. Okay, so I just finished cutting my chicken into bite-sized pieces. You can cut the chicken as big or as small as you'd like. My pasta is still cooking. What we're gonna do in the meantime is start cutting up our smoked sausage. Okay, this is how the smoked sausage I buy looks like. I'm only gonna use half of it. Okay, so now my chicken and my sausage is ready to go, and perfect timing because my pasta is ready. So we're gonna go ahead and turn off the heat and throw it under the cold water. I used to be in cooking class back in my day, and I remember our teacher told us that whenever you cook pasta, whenever you're done, to run it under cold water to stop the cooking, because then otherwise it's gonna get overcooked and it's gonna become mushy. So this is why I run it under cold water, but I know there are people who say otherwise, but it's up to you. If you want to run it under cold water, you can, and if you think it changes the flavor, then you don't have to, but I always do. Okay, now that my pasta has cooled down a little bit, I'm gonna just let it chill there and I'm gonna start working on the rest of the stuff. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is peel and wash my shrimp. Okay, so the chicken, shrimp, and sausage is ready to go. What we're gonna do now is go ahead and season our shrimp and chicken. And I'm gonna have all the measurements down below, okay? I'm adding garlic salt, cayenne pepper, Cajun seasoning, paprika, and creole seasoning. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is heat up a little bit of oil in this pan. Okay, now that our oil is hot, we're gonna go ahead and throw our chicken in there. Okay, I have my heat on medium right now. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this. That way it cooks a little bit faster. In the meantime, if you haven't done so, mince up your garlic cloves, dice up your tomatoes and your onion. A few minutes has passed. My chicken is now done cooking. What I'm gonna do now is remove it. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. I'm gonna go ahead and add my shrimp. And I'm also gonna add my sausage. And keep in mind, you guys, shrimp cooks really fast, okay? Okay, my shrimp is now done cooking. I'm gonna remove it from the pan as well. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna add our 2 tablespoons of butter, and then we're gonna add our half onion. Okay, we're gonna move this for a few minutes, wait till the onion gets nice and soft, and then we're gonna go ahead and add our minced garlic. Okay, a few minutes has passed, so now we're gonna go ahead and add our minced garlic. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and add our mushrooms. Remember, if you don't like mushrooms, you do not have to add them. We love mushrooms over here, so yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna add our heavy cream. And I brought my heat up to high because we want this to come up to a boil. I'm adding a little bit of pepper, and I'm also adding Parmesan cheese. Okay, so my heat is on high. I'm gonna give this a nice little stir, and we're just gonna wait for this to come up to a boil. I forgot to mention earlier, you guys, you will also need to add a little bit of flour. That way it can help your sauce thicken up. And keep stirring, you guys. Don't stop stirring because then it's gonna stick to the bottom. Okay, so now that your sauce came to a boil, and it's at the consistency that we want it, you can go ahead and taste it and see if it's missing anything. I already went ahead and tasted mine. Mine needs a little bit of salt, so I'm gonna add a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna add the pasta. And I'm gonna add my shrimp and sausage and my chicken. Oh my goodness, that looks so good so far, and we're not even done yet. The very last step is we're gonna add our diced tomatoes to the top, and then just give it a little toss, nothing too crazy. We're gonna top it with our green onions. I used about 5 green onions, and I almost cut to the white part, not quite. Okay, and there you guys have it. Look at how bomb this freaking looks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and serve myself some on a plate. That way you guys can see how it looks when it's all plated. Oh my god, it's so freaking creamy. I love that. I love when pastas are really saucy. I do not like a dry ass pasta. Look at how freaking bomb this looks. Doesn't that look so freaking delicious? I even came over here by the window. That way you guys can get a better view. This bomb ass lighting, look at that. Okay, well, there you have it, you guys. My Cajun pasta recipe. Let me know down in the comments if you guys tried it. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Let me know also what you guys want to see next. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.